Hey y'all, it's Christy Cook from Teadoddles. It's time for episode number 39 of Teadoddles Talks. And I got lots to talk about today. But first, I would like to say welcome new subscribers and welcome back subscribers. I'm so happy to have you here with me and my maker shenanigans. I do consider this a maker channel and a maker podcast, because I like to do the sewing things, the yarny things, and the DIY things. So you'll see a little bit of all of that on this channel. Yeah, I think I got that intro down pretty good now. I don't know. Maybe I'll get fancy with it and do some little in and out things or whatever them things I see people do. Probably not, but maybe. So, oh my goodness, y'all. I'm over 900 subscribers. I've been talking about doing a giveaway, and I will be doing. I think I'm gonna try to wait till I hit that 1,000 mark and do something really big for that. I think that'll be fun. We'll see. I am over 900 subscribers on Instagram as well, so I thought it would be fun to see if I could get to 1,000 subscribers between now and Valentine's Day, and then that'd be a great Valentine's gift. And then I'll have a big giveaway. So I've been putting stuff in a box. So that is coming up. So tell your friends, share, do all that stuff you do. I'm very excited about that. It's a little strange to know that many people are looking at what you're doing, but you know, that's kind of the goal when you do things like this. So there you go. So also, if you're looking for me in other places on the webs, the interwebs, look down below for links. I have a blog, I have an Etsy shop, I have Facebook groups. All those things are down below. So check them out, okay? Today I am having some tea. I've had too much coffee today, which is why I'm a little bit wound up, just a little bit. Drinking out of this coffee mug I got from Annie's Crafts. It's a pair of scissors cutting. It's pretty cool. I'm not super digging this two-hole handle, but it's okay. But I thought, you know, I told y'all that I used that other mug for my tea, but I was like, I got some other small mugs I could use for tea. So I got some tea going on in here this afternoon on this dreary, cold day. It is ginger peach turmeric from Bigelow Teas. Come on. I don't think my camera wants to. Nope, that's the wrong way. There you go. There we go. An invigorating blend of ginger and peach with a zesty, spicy kick. This is caffeine free also. Oh my gosh, I almost knocked my hot tea over. That would have been terrible. Anyway. This has got rose hips, ginger, apples, natural peach, and cayenne pepper flavors. Other natural flavors: chamomile, hibiscus, turmeric, chicory root, cinnamon, cardamom, anise, allspice, black pepper, orange peel, and peaches. Quite the mix there. It's good. They put me a spoonful of honey in it, but I don't know that I taste the spicy kick. I'm a little disappointed in that. Maybe, because I don't know if I would want to drink it if it was kicking me too much in the spicy direction. I don't know where I was going with that, y'all. It's pretty good. I guess I can feel it in there just a little bit. I'll set that on there. I got my cutting mat over here. You don't want to set hot things when you cut mat. It'll warp it. Trust me, I know. So this week, well, the past 2 weeks, really, I didn't do a podcast last weekend. I had a 3-day weekend last weekend, and I worked all weekend long, like I said in my Thursday video. Yeah, I did. But I've got some things I'm going to be doing a little differently. I thought I had plans for the new year, but I realized that those plans needed tweaking. So that's what I'm going to do. It was very cold at the beginning of the week. For us, for South Georgia. I know it's colder other places, but y'all, it was last week, or the week before last, it was in the 80s, and then at the beginning of this week it was like a low of 25 and 45 during the day. So that's a major difference. And it was windy, and then there was one day this week it was spitting rain. So ugh, gross. It's not as cold right now. I think it's in the mid 50s or something, but it's a dreary kind of day. It's overcast. It's icy feeling outside. So yeah, but I don't have a jacket on or nothing, or a crocheted scarf or something, because I was cleaning before I started to do this, and I was kind of heated up, so I didn't need it. I got me some tea. Yes, my tea bag's still in there. It'll be all right. What else? Yeah, this week was pretty busy at the school. I had a lot of things. Always stuff you got to do at the beginning of the school year. Paperwork and doing this, doing that. I got new computers in, which I'm excited about, but I had to order new books. So I had to get estimates for the books and get them ordered. Hopefully they'll be in before the end of the semester. Yeah, so lots of things going on. Lots of things. I did get an update in the Etsy shop. About half of what I showed in that video went in the shop, because the other half somebody had already claimed. So that's how it goes. But what I'm planning on doing in the Etsy shop, I'm going to talk about that in my Fabric Obsessed section. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah. So for those of you that are new to this, I typically do a podcast on the weekend. It leans more towards Sunday evening. It'll come out sometimes early Monday morning. It depends on how long it takes to get all this edited and uploaded, because my system is slow. So I typically do the beginning, where I do life and admin type updates, and then I do Fabric Obsessed and Yarn. Well, I think I do Yarny. Do I do Yarny Goodness first? I usually do Yarny Goodness first, and then Fabric Obsessed, and then DIY and Thrifty Fun. I do little segments. I stopped putting the little card in between. Just felt like it was an unnecessary step that would say, hey, this is where it is. I do try to put the timestamp. I don't think I did it. I wrote it down, but I don't think I got it in there. But I try to put the timestamp down below as to when those start, and any links for each section. I do it on my blog sometimes if there's a bunch of links. Like I'll put a link to my blog, to a page on my blog, and you can find all the links there, because it's just too much to be trying to put down below. So yeah, that's how this usually goes if you haven't been here before for a regular podcast. What else? I have got some fun things in the mail this week. Some of it I can't show you because it's for the Mini Maker Bag Club, and I have some other fabrics coming for the shop, which I'm super excited about, because we'll talk about that more in Fabric Obsessed though. Okay, so I did get in a Grove collaborative order. I've talked about them before. They sell more natural cleaning products and beauty products. I've been using them for a long time, and I love them. I will put a link down below. It's not an affiliate link. It's more like a kind of like Knit Crate, where you can, if somebody clicks on your link, you get a credit for your next stuff. It's kind of like that. So so a couple things I got new to try. I wanted to show y'all. I got this activated charcoal toothpaste. Has anybody ever? It's called Hello. It's minty smelling, and it is black in there. Well, there's charcoal in it. Yeah. I haven't tried it yet, but it's supposed to be, I've read a lot about charcoal. It's supposed to be good for keeping your breath fresh and cleaning your teeth. So I'm looking forward to trying that out. It was like on sale or something. And then I also got this. This is a shampoo made from wild soap berries. So it's, I don't know, can y'all see that? My thing's not focusing like I should. Tree to tub, not tree of tree to tub. I have been seeing this. It's a little bit pricey, but they had it on sale or something. I decided to try it because I have issues with the shampoos and the stuff because of eczema and all that jazz. But they sent a little, I guess this is what this is, a soap berry. It's hard, and there's something inside, so it looks almost like a nut to me. This is never gonna focus on that. So, but apparently these come from Taiwan. So yeah, it's from Taiwan, and it's just, it makes a natural lather. Apparently this oh, I can try out the berry if I want to. Maybe I'll do that. I can crack it open and apparently you can take the seed out, roll the brown shell. Huh. It says the soft brown shell. This is not soft. But anyway, maybe I'll try that out. So I just thought those were interesting things that I got from Grove Collaborative this time. I'm going to be trying it out. I'll let you know how it goes. Yeah. So let's see. Is there anything else I need to tell y'all? Not really. There's some other things I'll talk about, but it'll be in the different sections. So yeah, I think we'll just move on to Yarny goodness. How about that? That sounds like fun, doesn't it? Okay, time for Yarny goodness. Thus, I'm wearing my hooked t-shirt. Okay, so for people who don't know, that are new, I do crochet and knit. I learned to knit at the beginning of last year, and I showed y'all my knit sweater I've been knitting on last time. I'm almost done with the second side of that sweater. I'm so excited because then I got to do the sleeves, but I think I'm going to cast the sleeves on at the same time and just do them both at the same time. So my goal was to try to finish that before the end of the month, so I don't know if I'm going to make it. This coming Friday is the end of the month, so we'll see. I'll be knitting on it while I edit this. What else have I been making? I finished, well, I did my blog posts and wrote my pattern for, I can't remember if I showed y'all my finished washcloth. I have another blog post for a face cloth that's a mini kind of version of this, but I finished this, and well, I had already showed you my soap sack, and which is a pattern in that same post, but I have another one, which this I gotta weave in the ends and turn it inside out, do my little thing, so it's inside outers. So I wondered how to make a second one so I could show pictures of how to seam up the side. I forgot to take pictures of that, so anyway, it'll get used for gifts. And then I also, you may have seen this on Instagram, I made this baskety thing. This was from the skein of yarn I got in my last Darn Good Yarn Club box. Every time I look at this, it makes me think of a toilet for some reason. I cannot look at this and not think of a toilet. I guess it's the shape of it and the way I don't know why, y'all. My brain goes to weird places, but this is just something I made up to use up all the yarn. It just flips over because I made it go out. You can do it like that if you want to, but I just like to flip it over. So, you know, it's just something I made up just to use that ball of yarn because I didn't really want to make a necklace or whatever it was with that came with it. So that, and then I decided to make, I had this other skein of yarn I got. I can't remember if I got it in a club box or if it's something that I got as an add-on. was this kind of gray color and it had all these speckled colors in it, but I also put it with that periwinkle blue cotton thread yarn I had. I had a little bit left over from some stuff. So I just used up all of it. And this is just, there's a little jar that I keep stuff in on my little table over there when I'm making stuff. Folded it down. It has a handle thing on it too, but I had to add more rows at the top than I expected because I kept thinking I would be out of yarn soon, and I wasn't. So I wanted to use as much as possible. So this one, you can kind of do it like that, where it pops up in the back like that other one did. Well, I was thinking about that one. The way I gotta go back and do it. I may do a pattern for it, but it would be just like a hanging basket. But you could set a jar down in it, so you could put, you know, stuff like this in it instead of just, because it, you know, if you put something like that in just the basket, it would poke through because it's yarn and crocheted. So anyway, I may do a pattern for it. I don't know. Y'all let me know if you want a pattern for that. I would make it better than that. Plus, you'd have to make it where you would kind of adjust. You just add more things to get it out for different size jars and stuff. You know, wouldn't put nothing too heavy in it. But anyway, that's what I did because I didn't want to work on what I was supposed to be working on because I wanted to do something else. Y'all ever do that? I do that all the time. So there's some FOs I have. I didn't pull out my sweater to show you because I want to wait till I actually finish that side to show you. So it's almost finished. I got like 5 or 6 more rows or something like that. But I knit on it yesterday. Man, I knitted, and I binge watched a new show on Netflix. What was it called? October something. I don't know, but it was pretty good, and I watched the whole thing while I knitted. I just knew I was gonna finish that last night, and I didn't do it. So my fingers just couldn't take no more. So what else? Oh, okay. Went to Walmart the other day, and they had some clearance stuff, and I did get some yarn, but y'all, they had it marked down to 75 cents. 75 cents. This is Hometown USA, and the color Fayetteville Frost. And they had 3 of them, so they were kind of a little messed up looking. I got 3 of them. This is number 6 bulky, but this color right here, they got their color of the year on Line Brand. I don't know if y'all even gonna be able to see that. That succulent color. This is kind of a blend of that succulent color and a gray. Y'all are not even gonna be able to see that. Y'all can't. That's not showing up at all. But that's what it is. I just pushed the wrong button. I pushed the stop button instead of trying to refocus it. Anyway, so they had 2 more of it. I got 3 because these 3 were marked 75 cents. But the other 2 were still marked to $2, which is only like $2.97 in the first place. They didn't look much better than this. So I was like, I don't think so. But I did get those 3. Can't beat it for 75 cents. I'm not supposed to be buying the yarn unless I need it, but that yarn wanted to come home with me. So I also got my Southern Skein Sock Club. I have talked about her repeatedly. I did a collab. How do you say that? With her at Christmas for the advent calendars that she did. She's wanting me to do a pattern for her sock club, but I gotta figure out something I could do, but I hadn't talked to her about it. So I also did the pattern for the advent calendar, so that is for sale in my shop right now, my Etsy shop. But I'm gonna put a link to, I'm gonna write this down. So I don't forget to do it, because I forget to do them sometimes. I did a review of this club the first time I got it, so it is $25 a month, And that includes shipping, okay? This is hand-dyed yarn. I love this club. You can do it through Crate Joy too, and I think get a discount on your first one. I don't know. Y'all, I don't even have all the other stuff that came with it. What did I do with it? I think it's in this. Hold on just a second. Okay. It was in a little bin behind me. So, oh, my tag's coming off. Why is my tag coming off? Oh no. That is stuck to my yarn. That is not going to happen. Okay, y'all. This, I don't know what I did to this. This thing come all apart. This is the yarn from this month's club. You get a full skein and a mini each time. What are these colors? So, why can't I see? That's it. Okay, this is Blue Spruce, is what it's called, and the other one's called Fur. Just like these greeny colors. They're really pretty. I like them. Then I got the stitch marker. It's a little patina sea turtle on it. I got this vanilla caramel tea. Oh, that's pretty good. And it came with a pattern. I'm trying not to fold this in half. There we go. It is a knit pattern. She does knit and crochet depending on who she can get to do patterns. It's a cowl. What is it called? Juniper Sprig Cowl by Meredith Wide. There we go. That's who it's by. I've only made a couple of these patterns. Most of the time I don't make patterns. But that's just, it don't matter. I like the yarn. I like the goodies. It's a wonderful hand-dyed yarn club. So y'all go check it out. What else? Y'all, I showed y'all before some line brand yarn. I got some new yarns to do like I did before, where I do the knit and crochet swatch. Tell y'all about it and make a project with it so y'all can see, get a good full review of the yarn. They put out a bunch of new yarns this year. And I was going to wait because I'm not supposed to be getting yarns unless I need them. But then I watched Bag O' Day Crochet. She ordered a bunch of the new yarns and she was showing them. And I just went ahead and got them. Okay? That's what happened. I just got one skein of each one to try out to go along with the other ones I have. So I figured it'll be good to review. So I'm gonna show them to y'all. I just got one, like I said, to make. If I like them a lot, I'll order more to do a bigger project. But one is called Rebound. All right, let's get this focused. This is called Rebound. This is the colorway Pogo Stick. Did that focus? No, it did not. Okay, maybe it's focused now. This is a 100% nylon yarn, and this is a very squishy, stretchy yarn. So I'm interested to see how this crochets up. It's a number 4, although I'd say it's a lighter number 4. It's kind of thin. Yeah, so it is soft. I like the colors. They have another one called Gravity I was gonna get, but I decided to get this one for something a little different. The next one, which I think Bag O' Day did share this one, so this is Dream Maker. This is 74% acrylic, 26% nylon. I noticed a lot of their new yarns are nylon or polyester. This is a number 5 bulky. This colorway is called Flutter. So this is like a tube. Looks like a chainette tube yarn. Yeah. And it does have, yeah, see this color here is coming up really tilly blue, but it's more green. This is more like a green color. So there's that one. This one is called Boogie Nuts. And y'all, this is a very soft yarn to have so much sparkle in it. Most of the time when they put all that sparkle in it, it gets too rough, and I don't like it. This is Royal Flush 100% polyester, which is probably why it's so soft. Number 5 bulky. Like it. So this one, I didn't see her show this one, but I saw it on there. It's called Lemon. It is Summer Kiss is what it is. A number 4 yarn. What is this made out of? It's 80% cotton and 20% polyester. And it has like these little pieces in here are more, it's like a tubey kind of yarn too, but like the patches with the color in it is like a, if it looks like it's knit. That's what it looks like. I'm trying to see if I can get it. Yeah, it looks like it's knit, and it's a little bit wider than the regular yarn. But it's really cool looking. It had a bunch of different colors of this. And this was a new one called True Boo. Kind of like the Kaboo, except this one's 100% rayon from bamboo. It's very soft. This is going to make something super slinky. I can see it being a super slinky. This is going to be slippery to crochet with. This is going to have me busting out my bamboo knitting and crochet needles. Or, I don't think I got bamboo crochet needles. I got some wooden ones. This is number 3. This is Hot Pink. It is hot. Shiny. It's soft. Like I said, this is going to make something super slinky. It's be good for those summer garments down in my area. Alright, now, this one I had debated on getting. It's cotton blend. Twisted cotton blend. This is in the navy ecru color, number 5. It's 69% cotton, 31% acrylic. Now, she did show this one too, but what I loved about it, it's got this, it's like thinner and thicker in places. And I loved the texture of that. It's an even thin and thick though. It's the, you know, it goes up thin, thick, you know, it's not like an uneven thing. And I just love the texture and the look of this yarn when I saw it up close. You know, they're not great about putting, you can zoom in on there, but sometimes you can't tell as good. I also got this cobblestone yarn, which was one I was eyeing on Joann's. And they finally put it on the Line Brand website. This is in the colorway Monarch. And it's 100% acrylic. It's fairly soft. It's not the softest acrylic I felt, but it's got a texture to it, but it's got that twist going on, which I really like. Gives it a tweedy effect. So then I also got this, it's called Softball. And it's Eagles, which I'm assuming is a softball team. I don't watch softball. This is 100% polyester. This is not a super soft polyester. It has a twist akin to homespun. But homespun's acrylic. So it's not as fluffy as homespun. It's considered a number 5 bulky weight. I do like that color. And then I got one more. Now this one is one that I thought, this is Mandala Fluffy. When I saw this online, I thought this is going to be a nightmare. Because I was thinking of that Turnstiles yarn I did a preview of, or I did a test on that was like felted yarn. This is not like that. If you look at it, this is like a extra fluffy homespun or something. That's what it looks like. It's actually pretty soft. And that's because it is 100% acrylic. This is considered a number 7, which I guess because of all the fluff. This is called Butterfly Fish. I really like. Y'all might have noticed a lot of yellow in my picking outs. And it's because I don't have any in my yarn collection, really. So I don't think this is going to be as bad as I thought it was going to be. Because it's a lot softer than I thought it was going to be. That Turnstiles yarn was rough and gross. So I also got this, an extra in my book. My pack of 9 family knits little booklet. So it's got, this booklet's kind of old and outdated, honestly. But it didn't have a date on it, but it that did come in my box this time. That just made it worse. Okay, there we go. So I've never got something like that before. It's got like 9 patterns in it, printed booklet. That's pretty nice. Just a little extra. So all these yarns will be added to my tester yarns, and you'll see. I'm hoping to get some swatches made between these and the other ones I showed you for this Thursday's video. It doesn't take that long to do the swatch. It takes me longer to do the knitting ones than it does the crochet ones. Just not as fast with the knit. I'm getting faster though, y'all. I think I'm building up the muscles in my hand. I can do it for longer than than I could before. But sometimes if I'm achy feeling that day, I can't do the knitting. I just can't. So, but yeah, so if there's one you've seen between this one and the, what was that? Now this past Thursday before, where I showed some yarns, I'm gonna put that link up there too. Thursday preview. Okay, I'm trying to remember to put this stuff up there, y'all. There's one you want to see me test first, just let me know. If you want to be looking at or something like that, I will do it. Otherwise, I'm just going to pick one and go with it. Between these and the ones I showed, not this past Thursday, but Thursday before last. I believe that's the video. So, I think that's all the yarny goodness I got going on today. Alright, I forgot to talk about the Happy Scrappy Yarn Challenge that I'm doing with Crochet Creations by Christy. Next week is the last week to put your entries in for that challenge. The challenge is to use up your yarn scraps and those single skeins of yarn. We have a Facebook group, which is linked down below. It's called the same thing, Happy Scrappy Yarn Challenge. That is where you post your pictures of your finished objects. We do not have currently where you can post anywhere else because we did the Facebook group together, so we'd have one place to keep up with everything. I've had some questions about if you didn't have cotton scraps, could you use them? Yes, you can use whatever yarn you want to use. I just said cotton yarn because that's typically like all the washcloths and soap sacks and things like that. It's better for things like that because this month's theme was Spa Day. So basically the rules are that it must be something within the theme of the month, which is Spa Day. It must use your scraps and or a single skein of yarn you've got floating around. You can combine them, or you can do it all scrappy, or you can just do one skein of yarn, because that is the purpose of the challenge. What fiber you choose to use is completely up to you. There's no fiber restrictions on it, okay? I did do a blog post, as I will do next month, with links to ideas, and if I have a pattern for something that falls within that theme, I'll be doing that as well. Next month is Christy's turn to pick the theme, so we have already talked about it. So, but I will still do a blog post, and she sent me links to put in the blog post, and then I will add some things that I find. And I intend on doing a video for every challenge. I am going to try to hold off doing it until she has her video posted, because it is her challenge month. So it's typically supposed to be the first Thursday of the month, but if she can't get hers up before mine, I'm going to wait until hers is up first, so she can share the theme which she chose. So you just have to have everything posted in or finished objects posted in the group by the 31st of January. And then we will, since the first Thursday of the month is when we post the next challenge, we'll have a little bit of days where I will pick the winner for that month. She picks the winner for her months. So, yeah, you'll have to go to, I will put a link to the original video for that challenge, and you can see the prize that's available for this month. I will announce the winner in the Facebook group, okay? Because that is where everybody's going to be at, okay? I think I had someone asking me about how to post. They don't know how to post in Facebook. Basically, you just share your picture in your comments. You have to be on Facebook. You do have to be a member of the group. I don't know any other way we could do that because that is where we're hosting the challenge. So, I have to talk to Christy about that one and see if there's some, I don't know how else to say that. You just share it like you would any post if you post in Facebook. I don't know how else to say it, really. I'm not a Facebook expert. But anyway, I needed to add that on because I forgot to put it in with the Yarny Goodness. So I'll pop it in somewhere. So back to whatever I was talking about before. That's enough because it had a new yarn, which I made it through most of the month without new yarn besides my subscription. So, you know. Time for Fabric Obsessed. I'm fabric obsessed. Can y'all tell? So, my finished objects, I showed y'all Thursday, basically. I've been working on bags, so that's what I've been sewing on. That's also why I've decided not to do big updates anymore. What I'm going to do is sew on things, and as I have them finished, I'll put them in the shop, you know? So, I don't know when that's going to happen. I'm not going to pick a date for it to happen. It's just going to happen. You can look for Instagram posts about when I put a few new bags in there, or you can watch my channel and see when I say, hey, I'm going to put these bags in there, because I spend most of the weekend sewing, and I although I love to sew, I'd like to sew things besides bags because it's starting to get to where I'm not enjoying it as much, and I don't want that to happen because I do like making the bags. I love hearing people talk about using the bags and enjoying the bags. It's made me so happy to see people share videos of opening that mini maker bag club, and when they post pictures about the bags. I really enjoy that. That makes me happy. But when it starts to feel like a chore, it's not enjoyable anymore, and I don't want to do that to myself. So what I've decided to do is just work on them. You know, when I get some finished, I'll put them in there and just do it like that. I think that's going to work better for me. We'll see how it goes, because I had originally decided I'd have 2 big updates each month, and I think that that's just going to be, it's just too much. So I'll put them in as I finish them, okay? So that's what I'm going to do in the shop for my bags. For those that don't know, I have an Etsy shop. I sell what I call maker bags. They are bags for mostly knitters and crocheters use them, but I encourage you to use them for whatever you like to make. Embroidery, they're good for things like that. I've had people use my zippered bags for holding their sketch pads and pens and stuff. So yeah, that's why I call them maker bags. Now, that being said, I showed y'all Thursday new bags going to the shop. I have a couple that'll be finished. I'm going to take pictures and get them listed. I finished these pouches. I've got to put a charm on. I hadn't done it yet, but these are made with leftovers from the advent calendar bags I did. I did some quilting like up the tree, and then I went squiggly up here. I like doing that. It's got a piece of thread on it. There's probably thread everywhere. And then it has this nice sweater knit. It looks like a knit sweater. That's what the fabric looks like on the inside. So I have 3 of these. I'll be posting pictures. I have some pine cone charms That's probably what I'm going to put on here. Okay. So, yeah. There'll be 3 of these being listed. Hopefully before the end of today. Might be tomorrow. And I have one more mini maker bag to add. This is from the Uncorked line. It's shiny. I did some tote bags in this a while back. I actually did 2 of these, but the other one is part of a special order, so I just went ahead and made the second one. But it's just got this linen-y kind of feel cream color fabric on the inside. It has this nice water bottle. That is a gold fleck in there. It's shiny. It's hard to see on camera, but that is a gold fleck in there. So that one will be going there. There's just one. I do have a darker blue in the same fabric, so I'll probably do some out of that. So those will be listed somewhere between now and Monday. Yeah. What was I gonna hold on a second, y'all. Okay, y'all. I was completely prepared for this video, but apparently not. Okay, so I showed you some bags that will be in the shop very soon. Just a couple things. I also wanted to show you a preview of what's coming up. I'll be working on, because you know Valentine's Day is around the corner, so I got some Valentine-y kind of fabric. I feel like this is Valentine-y. This one right here. This has a lot of things about nature in it, but I just think it's really beautiful and lovely. It's kind of little sayings and poems about nature, loving nature, and I really like the antlers with all the floral. This is a linen fabric, so it's a heavier weight than other fabrics. I'll definitely be making some maker bags out of this. I think I have a little more than a yard on this one, and I think it's a little bit wider. I'm not completely sure about that, but so I'll definitely have a drawstring one, and I'll probably do a zippered one too. Maker bags. Now, this has a larger print, so they're not that great for mini makers. It depends on what the leftovers look like for that one. Now these will be smaller bags coming up. I have this wonderful panel. What does that say? Be a girl who knows her happy. It's got lots of little images on there and sayings. I showed it once before, but there'll be smaller bags that I'll be making, drawstring bags. I have this wonderful Riley Blake print. Wait, is this Riley Blake? Yes, it is. Hello Sweetheart by Echo Park. It's just super cute. I'll probably make maker bags out of this, because the mini makers, it'd be hard to get the print and really see the sayings on it, because they got some cute little sayings on it. And then I have this one, which I just like it. It's Curiosity's print. I think it's Riley Blake as well. Yes, it is. Riley Blake Designs. But I just think it's cool, and it's kind of the colors. I guess I don't know. I just like it for Valentine's. But it has a little feather and like an ostrich in there, and keys, and just in little jars. I just think it's a cute print. So this will probably just be drawstring maker bags and maybe some mini maker bags. So there's some fabrics coming up for February whenever I get them done. I'm not putting too much on myself. I do have a few other things I want to do. Because I got one new fabric in that I can show y'all. Everything else has been for the club and stuff. I've pre-ordered. I've got everything I need, almost everything I need for February's, and I have already ordered some stuff for March because I'm trying to stay ahead of it. So got this cute fabric. This is a Minky Kim fabric. It's got little chickens on it. Look at it. And I just think it's cute with its floral. And I have some fat quarters over there that would coordinate with this. So I'm going to do some mini maker bags and some maker bags with those little floral and chickens. I'm not sure if I'm going to do them right now. Maybe I'll probably do them, when is Easter? In April this year? I don't know. I got this from Uber Stitch. That's a place I order from a lot. I had someone ask me about places I order fabrics. I order a good bit of fabric off of Etsy, y'all. And actually, I just look around. The different shops have different prices, and sometimes they'll have sales. Sometimes they have clearance sections. I just look a lot, but Overstitch is one that I've ordered from before. I can't think of another one right off the top of my head, but when those fabrics come in, I will show y'all, because I have fabrics coming. I've ordered a good bit of fabric. Like I need more fabric, but I had some stuff that I needed. The little bag, I haven't packaged it yet, but somebody already purchased it. This bag with the octopus on it, that was something that I had a lot of people ask about. I only had this one left because I did these back last summer. I did several bags like this, but this is the only one I had left. I have more octopus fabric coming. It's not the same as this. I couldn't find any more exactly like this, but I do have some more octopus fabric coming that I think y'all are going to enjoy. So that is on the way. Something else that was really popular was this chicken and, well, that's the rooster. Rooster and cow, chicken and pig bags. This was from a panel called Farm Fresh by Gingerbread. I say Gingerbread every time. Gingerbread? Something like that. So this was one that a lot of people asked about. I have 2 more panels coming. I found 2 more panels of it, so there will be some of them. Although some have already been reserved because they asked me for that. So I don't know if I'll have any actually available to sell. We'll see. I do have smaller versions of all those prints. I was going to do pouches, but I may do like a little patchwork tote with these. I don't know, but because they have 2 of each image on each panel, so I got 2 more panels coming, so I may do some like a patchwork tote somehow with these instead of doing the zippered pouches. So what else? I gotta pack up orders when I get done with this, because I got a bunch to ship out. Thank y'all very much. Don't let me talking about doing things sewing differently discourage y'all from purchasing. That's not my intent. I love doing this. I just need to change the way I'm doing it to make sure I don't get burnt out and not want to do it, because I don't want that to happen. So this thing, I was just going to show y'all. This is something I was fooling around with a while back, and I still haven't done anything with it, but I was trying to make or come up with like a pouched hook holder. This I hadn't sewn down like the little strips where you put the hooks in or something. It's like multi-tiered, so it has that, right? And then it's I gotta take this whole thing apart because the way I sewed it together is just dumb. And then I was which happens when you're laying out stuff sometimes. This little zippered thing, I was gonna make it part of the flap or something, so you'd have a little zippered pouch in there, and then this bigger one to stick other things in. So I started on this a long time ago, and I still haven't got back to it, so maybe I will. We'll see. I kind of want to do something like that. And something else I wanted to do that I'd hoped to get in soon, but I didn't. I've made these little cotton rope baskets. You've probably seen them all over the place. I did a Pinterest challenge where I made a big one, and I incorporated my fabric scraps like in between the coils. I'm going to pop in a picture of that, and then one that I dyed the coils before I sewed it into a basket. I'll pop those in right now. You can take a look at those. I'm thinking about doing some of the dyed ones and the fabric patch ones for the shop. So I'd love it if you'd tell me if that would be something y'all would be interested in, because you can use them for yarn bowls or whatever you want to put in them, really. The big one I currently have holding hats and scarves and stuff over there by my coat rack. So, and the handles, I used an old belt of my dad's. Was it my dad's or my husband's old belt? I can't remember. One of those I used to make the handles for that one. I would have to look into something different than that. They're a little heavy for that basket, but I probably would just do the coil rope basket. And so if that's something y'all think y'all would like, I really like making them. They're pretty easy to make, actually. So just let me know down below, okay? I like having different stuff to add in the shop sometimes. So I think that's it for my Fabric Obsessed section. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else to share with y'all in this part. So let's move on along, shall we? Okay, it is time for DIY and thrifty fun. I do have a couple things to show y'all. If you are following along on my blog or Instagram, you may have seen where I took all those mini crates I got from Dollar Tree and turned them into a rack with a combination of S-hooks and it's actually a laundry drying rack that I had purchased at Walmart for $5. Yeah, so I'm gonna pop in a picture of that right here. And y'all can see that if you haven't seen it already. I'm using it for writing utensil organization. That was just a small portion of the writing utensils I have. And I'd like to use them more. I feel like I use the same things repeatedly, and so having them out, for me, having things out like this makes me more likely to use them, okay, because I can see them instead of closed storage, which doesn't work for me. So that's what I did with all those. I ordered a 24 pack off of DollarGeneral.com, not Dollar General, DollarTree.com. And so that's what I did with all of them. Now, I will say that I've realized that the little tab at the top of that laundry rack is all that holds that bar, because it's supposed to fold out and you can hang stuff on it to dry. I need to put something more durable to hold that up than that little tab, because I noticed when I started putting pens and markers in it, it's pulling on that, and I'm afraid it'll fall. It'll just come out of there. So right now I just have all the boxes hanging up there, and I'm gonna reinforce that and before I put all the markers and stuff in there, all the pens and pencils and all that stuff. So something to think about that I did not think about when I first did that. So and I did want to say that one of my boxes was broken. One of my crates out of that box 24, just one, and it's like the wood splintered or something. I think it got hit or something. I think I can fix it with some glue or something. It has like these tiny, tiny nails in it. So I'm going to save it because I might be able to fix it. I don't know. We can see. Also, I did get in some lovely charms and things. I cannot show you most of them because they're for the club and I can't share that with you. But this one I got from, I wanted to show you the company I got it from on Etsy. Honestly, I'm going to go ahead and say that I find neater things and better prices a lot of times for charm stuff than I do in Joann's. Even with their, when they have those 60-70% off clearance, those are pretty good. But most of the time, I find better deals on Etsy. What is this? Olivia Madison Company. That's one of the places, but I can't show you the charms I got from her because they're for the club. I think they're really cool. So you might want to go check her out. So something I can show y'all. These will be going in my February, because I usually give a handmade with love little charm free with every order in my shop. For, I said January, didn't I? For February, I'm going to put these little guys in there, which, let me get a paper. Usually that works better. But it's so tiny. It's going to be hard. I can't, y'all are not going to see that, are you? It says you are loved. But I don't think I'm going to be able to hold that and try to get it to focus. That's what it says. It says you are loved, and it has a little tiny heart on it, believe it or not, on that little tiny dee. So these will be what I put in for free with my orders in February. I want everybody to know that they are loved, right? Last year told everybody if they sent me their address, I would send them a Valentine's card. I'm not doing that this year, y'all. So don't send me your address. I don't have time to. But last year I sent out Valentine's cards because I wanted everybody to know that Valentine's Day is about sharing love. You know, it's not, most people think of it as romantic love or just got to give all this stuff and do all this big outlandish things. That's not really necessary. It's about sharing love, right? Showing love for people. It doesn't have to be romantic love. It can just be because you love people. But those charms I got from Loretta Beads. I order from her frequently. She always sends me a little pack of freebie things. This has got some jump rings in it, a little mermaid charm that says believe, and a little fairy charm, which is really cute. And those things are so tiny, it's hard to show them on here. But so I think that's all my DIY stuff I was going to share. Something I did want to say. I think I did say about the maker group in the beginning. I'm pretty sure I did. I don't know. Can't remember. But last Tuesday, I missed my tutorial Tuesday because it just wasn't happening, which is life. That's the way it goes sometimes, y'all. This is not my full-time job. Maybe one day it will be, but it's not. What was I going to say? It just completely flew out my brain. That's just so fun when that happens, isn't it? Let's take a sip of water. Maybe that'll help. Oh, Tutorial Tuesday. Tutorial Tuesday, what I'm going to do this Tuesday is, well, I don't know if that's going to happen. I will have a Tutorial Tuesday, but I don't know if it's going to actually be a tutorial. It might be my subscribership video, which I recorded before this. I don't know. I was going to put that out on a different day, so I don't know yet. But what I was going to do is show y'all how I took book rings and made a little organizer for cards. I did a blog post about it, but I thought it'd be neat to have a video to go along with it. It's super easy to do. And I wanted to do it for all the cards I got for Christmas and other cards I got from my crafty friends. So that's what I'm planning on doing for Tutorial Tuesday. So that's kind of a DIY kind of thing. Yeah. I think that's it for today. You know, I don't know how long this is because I've had to stop and start this a bunch of times. So we'll see what it adds up to in the end. Now I got to get this edited, get all this stuff cleaned up that's sitting around me. I've got orders to pack up. So before I call it, I'll probably be knitting while I edit this. It takes a while for it to export from the video editing and then upload to YouTube. So it's going to be later this evening before y'all see this. But it'll be there eventually for y'all to watch if you like to do such a thing. So, and y'all, I hardly ever say if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. But you really, if you like videos, that's what you're supposed to do. Give it a thumbs up. You know, I think everybody knows that for the most part. I try to do that. Even if I'm playing a list of videos and then I try to go back eventually. If I'm doing something while I'm watching them, I'll go back and start them and like do stuff like that. But yeah. So like I said, I'm gonna have a big giveaway once I hit 1,000. I'm hoping to hit 1,000 here and on Instagram by February 14th. I thought that would be a really nice Valentine's Day gift, and yeah. So if y'all really like it, you can share it. Tell all your friends, your crafty friends, to come listen to me babble on about crafty things. Something else just popped in my head. It popped right back out. That's so annoying. My brain is so full of stuff sometimes. I guess I better just let it go for now. And I will talk to y'all later. So y'all have a wonderful week. Make sure you have a life lived creatively, and I will see y'all next time.